From the time the first trailer of Raanjhanaa hit the net also and it was released, it has already got more than 1 million hits and... Okay, 3 million hits. Abhay Deol is here correcting me how many exact hits it's got. So you're already following that how many hits it's got and what's the response on net also?
Someone just told me that yesterday,
okay.
So I know.
So talking about Raanjhanaa, so you playing the perfect Raanjhanaa, we don't really know what's your role about, but you totally in the role of Raanjhanaa because we don't know. Sonam is going to go to you or Dhanush.
It's not a triangle, first of all.
Okay.
So it's not a question of whether Sonam goes for me or Dhanush.
Okay.
Mine is also a special appearance. So, unfortunately, if I gave you what my character is doing in the film, I'll give you away the plot of the movie.
Talking about, I mean, the film is Raanjhanaa, but in real life, if you have to actually go out and woo a woman, would you really, you've done that?
Yeah, of course I have. I think we all have, right? Haven't you?
I would prefer a guy wooing me.
Well,
than, yeah, I have. I have.
Well, there you go. All of us have.
But then totally the way Dhanush has done in the film, or you have certain
Dhanush
degrees.
In the film, I think I was like that when I was a kid, you know, and then I became 21, and not that I was mature by then, but yeah, I wasn't going to do what I did at 16, at 21, and that started to make the change in my life.
But if you get a chance, I mean, if you have to do something crazy, would you still go out and do something crazy for your woman?
Yeah, for sure. Why not? I don't see why not.
But if you can give us some examples, like, you know, something now you look back and you think that what stupid thing I did.
I don't necessarily think it was anything stupid, but as much as letting myself go, you know, physically, emotionally, everything, just because I was so involved or into this one woman. So I would never do that again. I have more control over my life and what I do. And I think I lost that control when I was a kid and I was being a Raanjhanaa.
That's one thing I mean, certain things about every relationship we regret something or the other.
Yeah. So my relationships now as an adult obviously are far more fulfilling. And I'm far more mature.
Working with Dhanush, have you got a chance to work with Dhanush in the film?
I did, not much. We just shared a couple of scenes together.
He's already created waves online with the way his character has been portrayed. So you've seen the promos, you've seen the rushes, you've seen the whole film? Or
I haven't seen the whole film. I dubbed for it, so I saw my portions as a result of that. It's the worst way to watch a movie. But not in totality, no, not in a flow, no.
But then looking at the first cut or the trailers which have come out, what do you think of, you know, how Dhanush is? It's his first Hindi debut.
I find him extremely endearing. And that's the quality I like most. He's very approachable, very likable. There's no pretense. And I think that's his strength. And people always recognize that. Film is a team effort. It's never,
absolutely.
It's never one person that makes a film a hit. Unless you're like Salman Khan or something. You know, but by and large, as a rule,
everybody has this answer. In fact, yesterday Sonam also said the same thing. Salman Khan is like,
he's a dude. You know, you can, as long as you let him be, people love him for the way he is and they come in for that. But for most of the rest of us, I think it's everything has to come together. You know, we don't have that popularity that we can just on our own sell a movie. I don't think anybody really has that.
But everybody aims to do that. I mean,
No, I don't think so. You'd be surprised. I know a lot of actors who are very successful today are successful. They know they're successful because they do the movies they do. The day that they start to think it's only them is the day they lose it. And I think some people, maybe not all, recognize that.
Apart from Dhanush, also with Sonam again after Aisha. So meet and coming back on the sets after a long time. How was it working with her for?
Well, then the best part was it's just so different from Aisha. You know what I mean? From urban, modern, chic, you know, to
going desi,
rustic, desi, you know, earthy. So that was kind of nice. And having had one film, you know, in the past, was just like, okay, I know Sonam, so.
And you both coming together, had all the newspaper reports that all the tension was dissolved and everything, so.
I think if the tension was still there, we wouldn't be working together. You see what I mean? And I think, you know, I let bygones be bygones, so does she. And it was old news by then. I mean, it's old news now.
Yeah, it's quite many years back now, two years.
So, I mean, who's going to be holding grudges for that long? At least I don't like holding grudges against people. So, and I think she's similar. So we did this, and yeah, I mean, I think I was looking forward to it, and so was she.
Post Raanjhanaa, when do we see you next? Because Abhay Deol is a little choosy about his films, right?
Yeah. Well, not much. I don't have
You know
much.
Dostana 2?
No, that's just someone putting rumors out there.
Really?
Yeah, I would never do Dostana 2.
Why make a face?
It's Dostana. I didn't think much of the first one. Why would I do the second
okay.
one?
It's there in Wikipedia, by the way, in your filmography.
I don't know how
Yeah,
that's
but Wikipedia
there.
can
It was on my
anybody
IMDb
can edit.
page also, and I told my manager, please remove it. I even publicly said I wouldn't do Dostana Part 2. But no, I've got my own production house, IE Films. I finished my first film. It's called 1 by 2. And that's the only confirmed release I have post Raanjhanaa, the only solo film I have.
Thank you so much. Lovely meeting you. Thank you.
Thank you.